Everything is an experience, I believe. You can learn from everything and everyone, even from a random guy on the street or an old man who can tell you his story. You can learn something if you're open and actually listen. I was born and raised in a pretty small city, Ceres. Even though I had good grades when I was small, if something is boring to me, I can't start it. I can't force myself to do something. You could say that I was the trickster in the classroom. I would joke around or I would make a fuss. There were a lot of times that I was kicked out of the classroom, you can say, because I was making too much noise. So yeah, it was a not so great experience for my teachers, at least.
Έχανε ως συνήθως τα μπουφάν του, την τσάντα του από το σχολείο στο σπίτι και πάντα ήταν στον κόσμο του.
I was working with my father on our family business. My father owned a shop selling fireplaces. Back in the day, it was traditionally made with bricks and stone.
Ο Αποστόλης όταν κάποια στιγμή μεγάλωσε και ερχόταν στη δουλειά μου, το πρωί πάντα είχαμε λίγο καθυστέρηση στη δουλειά. Μου έφερε κάποια υλικά εκεί που δούλευα εγώ και κάποια στιγμή μου λέει περιμένω να έρθει αυτός επάνω, να έρθει επάνω. Βλέπω αυτός είχε ξαπλώσει στο μπαλκόνι της οικοδομής εκεί πέρα και κοιμότανε. Και πάντα όταν ασχολούσαμε από τη δουλειά, ερχόταν στο σπίτι, αυτός πάλι άρχιζε να παίζει. Εγώ στεναχωριόμουν που δεν έβγαινε έξω.
He was working from a really early age. He was working since he was 14, and he believed in order not for me to have the same path as him and work all day, I had to study and like all the other kids go to university and then get an office job. But that's something that I didn't want, and we didn't see eye to eye. The way he would see it is that I was wasting my time on computer games and wasting the best years of my life.
Ο μπαμπάς δεν ήθελε να τον βλέπει καθόλου μπροστά στο κομπιούτερ, ήθελε να τον βλέπει να βγαίνει έξω, να έχει τις παρέες του, να διασκεδάζει, όταν μεγάλωσε βέβαια, και ιδιαιτέρως να διαβάζει για να προχωρήσει.
It's hard to explain to people from different generations that gaming is a thing now.
When I told him that I can make a living out of this, I can become a professional Dota 2 player, he would tell me, okay, give me an example, who does that? I couldn't really explain to him because he's old school.
Once you hit a goal, they totally support you. From the start to that goal, it's all the difficulties. But when they wrote the first article and he saw his face on a newspaper, and it was top Dota player, Apostolos Veros, and he saw his name, he was so proud at that moment, and I believe at that moment he understood how big of a deal it was.
Ήρθε η στιγμή που διαψεύθηκα και σήμερα πάνε όλα καλά, αυτό που διάλεξε και το μέλλον του είναι μπροστά του.
If you want to do something, you want to do it well. That's what Tolis is. Because he worked hard.
If I like to do something, I want to go all in on it. This is basically how I treat everything in my life. You have to dedicate yourself to it, and I could even go as far as saying that you have to be obsessed with what you're doing. Being hyped and emotional is what's still going to be happening, because this is how we are. We struggle and we went to the end, almost.